Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Hey, I'm Eric Bachmann.
Hi, this is Matt Gentling from Archers of Loaf.
We are fortunate enough today to be at the Amoeba record store in Los Angeles. I think we have a career in this, Matt. We're so easy in front of the cameras.
I'm definitely not awkward at all.
I've seen you standing there so sinister and wild, corroding in your junkie style.
Matt, you go first.
Okay. I have a lot of friends who are very sophisticated record shoppers, and I am not. So in the spirit of that, I'm just going to grab randomly. Oh, okay. Yeah, this works. It's Replacements. I love this band. I guess they're kind of one of the main reasons I started playing rock music. I've heard some recordings from some of their 7th Street Entry shows, and they're amazing. So this is pretty cool. I hadn't seen this before.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
I have this on Spotify. The first song is called Keep On Dubbin', and it starts off and it goes, Lion, Lion. Everything for me right now is framed in the context of raising a freaking 5-year-old. And my little dude, he would love that. Lion. It was the only way he would go to sleep. And so I would just put him here and play this in my phone on my Spotify. Sorry. Anyway, I don't have it on vinyl, so I'm gonna buy this.
My turn. Whew. All right, Residents.
Pretend that you'll never get old. You got what it takes to rock and roll.
The Aging Musician is the one that I kind of knew off of this. Song titles are hilarious, like always. The Dying Oil Man. I don't know, what do you say about the Residents? They're wonderful.
Never photographed without some strange costume, never interviewed, never identified in any way. So who are these people?
I love them, and I have a bunch of their albums, but I don't have this one.
Now you do?
So in it goes.
Oh, I'm gonna do this because this is whenever we get back together as a band.
To heaven
I think to this day, if I hear this music, it just feels like home. 1991 or 2, when we would tour, we had a cassette with a ton of ink spots on it. Like 1 a.m, we're driving, and this is playing. This is the most peaceful, sort of therapeutic sound. I still have the cassette. I haven't listened to it in decades, but anyway.
This is a Pink Floyd. I had this on cassette when I was a kid.
Why can't you see? Arnold Lane.
It's got Arnold Lane on it. I love it. I think my favorite era of Pink Floyd is a little bit later than this. It's like end of the Syd Barrett time up until like about 1971, 72, somewhere around then.
Oh, this is a good one. This is kind of a obvious one, and I just saw these reissues. Joni Mitchell Blue.
Oh, yeah.
Blue, here is a shell for you. Inside you'll hear a sigh.
I was a saxophone major in college. I started when I was 16, and all these people that I'm in school with had started when they were 8. And so I'm behind, and I had a saxophone teacher, and he would see that I wasn't really practicing my saxophone. I was playing the piano and stuff. And he said, "What do you want to do? If you don't want to teach, if you want to play, you need to leave. You need to quit being a saxophone major, And he said, "Listen to this record." And so I listened to this record, and I didn't like it the first time I heard it. She was too high, and it was too melodic and hyper melodic. And then, of course, a year or two later, I heard it again for some reason, and the earworm got me, And this is one of my favorite records because no one is ever going to accuse me of ripping off Joni Mitchell because I'm the way my voice sounds and the way I
You
play.
sound exactly like her, though.
So I love ripping her off because nobody knows that I rip her off,
Oh, this one's a good one. It's a super group. Duke Ellington, Charles Mingus, and Max Roach. It rules. It's crazy and good and weird. And the first song, Money Jungle. Charles Mingus just does the weirdest stuff on this. It's really cool. I got like 3 jazz bassists that I really like, but he's one of those 3, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to grab this one.
Let Chaos Reign. Oh.
This is another one from the Van days. Martin Denny, Exotica. I like a lot of the bird sounds. I love where this takes my head. This is one of those records where you can be in a bad mood or is the thing, and it'll always just kind of bring you to a spot that's a little more pleasant, you know. Anyway.
All right, grabbing randomly again. I'm sticking to my lack of plan. Oh, this is kind of a wild card for me. I wanted to get some dub. It's got the Upsetters on it. You're not going to go wrong with that. Delroy Wilson. It's got stuff I know I already like, but there's a bunch of stuff I don't know. But it's awesome for hanging around the house. And
It looks like a metal record.
I know, that's another thing I loved about it.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. I have no idea what this record sounds like, but I love Bert Jansch.
Down a by Blackwater side, 'twas gazing.
He's probably my favorite guitar player. I love how aggressive he like pulls the strings, so snappy. And everybody tells you not to do that, you know. And
It's called pulling and popping.
Yeah, yes, yeah, the original, yeah. Bert Jansch, the original pulling and popper. So this should be a fun thing to listen to. He needs a haircut though.
I agree. All right, going random again. Oh yeah.
And the invoice that don't quite fit, moved me over in his alphabetical bow. Sent for the government man.
This album, man, it's so infectious to me. If I put this on and blast it,
Amen.
I think it would bring me more happiness than the 2 discs put together of London Calling, even though London Calling's like that's their
swan
album,
song,
but
yeah.
there's something about this album that I absolutely love. Some kind of chemistry
that's
to
my
it.
favorite Clash album too.
It's a wonderful album. Anyway.
It's so urgent sounding, you know.
Yeah.
Well, why would you not buy this? The egos in this room, man. This is out of hand, man. This is crazy,
Yeah.
you know. So it's got to sound. There's got to be some kind of conflict in this that makes it interesting. I've not heard a lick from this record. It's also live, so there's that.
I'm gonna do. I guess everybody knows the Cramps, but I don't know. This one just has a little personal significance because I've listened to it a lot.
Some things, baby, I just can't swallow. Mama told me the girls are hollow.
A buddy of mine and I dragged a boombox that we had padded up with duct tape and padding up El Cap in Yosemite. My buddy Mark was a huge Cramps fan, and so we had one of our cassettes was just a compilation that he had put together, a mixtape of Cramps. And it was real heavy with this album, so it kind of reminds me of Climbing El Cap. So there's that.
Thank you so much for talking with us
Thanks for
today.
having us.
Thank you
We
so
had a
much.
blast. Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Yeah.